Our team's responsible for all aspects of learning, both at the zoo and also where we work around the world in the field. So we really want to make sure that people are able to learn about wildlife, but importantly learn how they can be part of protecting it in the future.
So we've got a number of teams. We have the education officers, and their role is predominantly to work with school groups. So we have 25,000 children that we teach in our school rooms every year. We have about 100,000 school children who visit the zoo as part of their school trips. And when they're here at the zoo, we want them to not just learn about our animals and not just care about our animals, but we want them to actually go out into the world and make changes to their lifestyles that's going to benefit the wider environment.
You can teach anything from evolution, adaptations, classification, all the way up to things you wouldn't necessarily associate with the zoo, like business studies. So talking about things like customer service and marketing, human resources.
The zoo rangers are really passionate conservationists, and we work all around the zoo, and what we do is animal talks and activities like touch table sessions and games, and we're trying to inspire people to get involved with conservation, highlight the work that Chester Zoo does to conserve wildlife all around the world, and really connect them to our collection and to wildlife.
My team primarily look after the signage, but we also do the theming, so the visitor side of all the environments in the zoo.
A big part of my role here is to manage our online learning resources, and these resources are designed for all types of school children, ranging from early years right up to high school as well.
So Discovery and Learning has lots of education going on for all of the visitors that come for the zoo, but we want to make sure that we're reaching audiences that don't come through our gates as well.
So the Safari Ranger team go out into schools and into the community, delivering workshops and running events or attending events in the community. Sometimes it's one-off workshops on topics that fit with the school curriculum but also fit with the zoo's mission, or we might do repeat engagement projects where we're going back to the same school, the same classes more than once, so we can get deeper into a subject, or we might attend events running activities for communities.
Wildlife Connections is our UK wildlife campaign, which is all about getting everybody involved with what they can do to help their local wildlife. I deliver and arrange different events for people to get interaction with local experts and visit local nature sites, but also I deliver a champions course, so our wildlife champions course for community representatives, so people that work with community groups or in schools, so they can learn a bit more about what they do for wildlife as well.
Chester Zoo support various different conservation projects all over the world, and wherever those projects have an element of education or community engagement, then the Discovery and Learning team get involved to support them through that. So that might be in training or capacity building, providing ideas for resources, and particularly helping them with research and strategic planning.
I just think that education is really, really important. It shouldn't be an afterthought. It's not an afterthought, it's actually kind of the heart of what we do here at Chester Zoo. I think that everyone's involved in education, and although we've got a dedicated education team, I think every member of staff here actually is involved in zoo education. People are part of the problem, but people are part of the solution, and it's our role to kind of empower people to actually go out and do things.